See, the apple does not fall far from the tree. Now, a word of caution. If you are ever exposed to Joel's mind games, there's not much you can do. But remember these 4 easy steps to surviving this game. Number 1, do not repeat anything he says. It will only make things worse. Do not add to anything he's saying. This adds fuel to an ongoing blaze. And of all things, do not attempt to one-up him. This will just prolong your anguish and further your own misery. If all else fails, you have just to wait it out, let the storm blow over. Now, some interesting facts about Joel. I'm sure we all have some. He has been known to eat a whole box of cereal in one sitting out of a mixing bowl with a wooden spoon. This next one's probably my favorite. Joel has an invention. He invented athlete's foot. And you cannot get rid of it. Acid does not work. I got it. I think it came from Mark D. Joel lived. No, you didn't live there. You ever shower by yourself? Maybe at Samuel's house. You lived down there for a while.
My brother got it.
You can't get rid of it. You gotta walk on hot coals or something. All right. Another fun fact. Oh, I had to live through this. He turns the heat on in his apartment around February. February! Reason! Who does this to save money? Katie, you better stock up on some sweaters and long johns. Alright. Joel's reason for becoming a home builder rather than going to college and pursue a career that way was because a requirement for college acceptance was to fill out some paperwork and write a short essay. You see, it's easier for Joel to build a whole house than to write a short essay. That's Joel in a nutshell there. Katie should take note of this one. This is concerning medicine. He seldom takes medication, but when he does, it's to the extreme. For example, for fear of getting a cold, he will down a 12-ounce bottle of NyQuil. The whole thing, the big one. He swears it works, but whenever he does this, he's missing for a couple days. I've seen the guy eat 3 packs of Fisherman's Friend in a 40-minute car ride. The brown ones are bad.
It's so delicious.
Bad. All right. Another thing about Joel, he has his own lingo. We all do, but he also does, and maybe more so. I'm going to attempt to translate some of Joel's phrases and or noises / grunts. If you ever hear Joel say, "I gotta do stuff," this means you will not see him for the next 6 hours or up to a full week. Or, another one, none left. Same as all gone. This means whatever was edible within his zone was devoured and there was none left for you. None left. And this one, probably only select few have heard this one. Mm-ha. This is generally considered to be a red flag that Joel is getting bored and is about to unleash some havoc on your mental capacity. My advice is to run, not look back. We're going to take a 10-minute break, kick back, get some coffee. I'll be right back. All right, tough crowd. All right. On a serious note now. Joel is an extremely hard worker, great work ethics. Families have actually sent their young to work for him in the summer months to develop some work skills as well as a strong back. We have a couple in here. Vinny, where are you? Your back's still not strong. All right. Joel's always been a loyal friend, faithful and working brother in the truth. He was baptized, I believe, at the age of 14. 14, all right. He has spoke at numerous gatherings and Bible schools around the USA. He is esteemed among the young people as well as the older members of the ecclesia to be a strong leader. Term this, Joel meets Katie. I remember what I recall to be the first time that Joel met Katie. I believe this was at a gathering down here in Orlando, probably a good 13 years ago or so. We must have been about 15 years old, and as boys will be, we were checking out the young Christadelphian girl stock at the time. And we're sitting in,
So we are.
which I believe to be the Strickland's basement. Can you stay there? Strickland's basement? Rings a bell in my brain. So we're sitting there, scheming about girls who we're going to go for, which one we're going to go for, blah, blah, blah. And I remember Katie's name came up. I distinctly remember that Joel had his hopes set on her and that no one else was allowed to go for her or even think about going for her. That's right, he always had his sights set on her. I always knew when Katie came up for a visit because my phone stopped ringing. And I always knew when Katie was not around because then my phone would start ringing. Katie is Joel's dream come true. Aw. Almost done, Hillary. My advice for the bride: go to the nearest Costco or Sam's Club and purchase a case of triple actin-tenactin antifungal cream. Apply it to Joel's body. I just made that. Alright, another bit of advice would be keep a steady stock of Cheez-Its and steak in the fridge. Remember, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If that doesn't work, there's always takeout. Lastly, always keep God in the forefront of your mind and everything will fall into place. I'm supposed to give a roast, toast at this moment for Joel and Katie, but I don't have a drink. You can see that there. Pretend there's something in this. So raise your glasses for Joel and Katie. You're not supposed to drink to yourself. None left. Will be none left. May the Lord grant you many graceful years together. May you always stay within the Lord. Joel and Katie.
Joel and Katie.
Huh?